Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a community in Floyd County comes together once again to honor a woman who lost her life much too soon. And the search for a missing Southern Kentucky man attracts even more attention from outside of the Commonwealth.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning, I'm Olivia Calfee. We are coming up on 5 a.m. on Thursday, June 22nd. Now let's check in with Brandon Robinson for a look at your forecast this morning. Now, Brandon, welcome back.
Thank you.
I'm happy to have you. And we've been dealing with a little bit of rain this week. We haven't seen as much in Hazard as I was really expecting, but
yeah, it's been dreary here. I know I was in Cleveland the past couple of days, and it was very nice up there. But we came back to the south, and now it's starting to get a little bit more dreary. But summer is here officially. Started yesterday morning, so the first full day of summer, and it's going to feel like it with the weather pattern. Let's see what's going on out there this morning. Mainly dry, but you can see the circulation of rain and clouds coming off of the east, coming from east to west. That's because there is a low pressure system that's sitting off the eastern seaboard, pushing this moisture back at us. Now, light rain potentially in parts of the region this morning, but it's going to pick up as we head deeper into the daytime hours for all of us. A little bit of fog out there. You can see it down in the valleys on Buffalo Mountain, but clear skies, or at least clear on the cameras, put that way. It's cloudy skies out there this morning. And temperatures pretty mild. 50s and 60s out there. It looks like 54 in Wise, our cool spot. 60, I'm double checking here before I say it wrong. Yep, 65 in Monticello looks to be our warm spot to start the day. Out the door forecast, take your rain gear. You might not need it this morning, but I do believe we'll see chances pick up as we go deeper in the day. Some of that rain could be heavy at times, some rumbles of thunder possible at times, and 72 is our daytime high. Olivia?
thank you, Brandon. A community came together last night to honor a life gone too soon. Kentucky State Police say they suspected foul play after they found the body of Amber Spradlin in a home in Martin County on Sunday. Andrew Colgrove has more from Floyd County, where loved ones came to pay tribute to Amber's memory at David School, where she graduated in 2003.
A community coming together to pay tribute to a woman whose life was taken too soon.
Heavenly Father, we look around and find sadness all around.
She had just a beautiful smile.
Debbie Hall is Amber's cousin.
She was a friend to everybody. Being around friends and family was really important to her. She enjoyed social get-togethers with friends and family. She was an animal lover.
Brian Lafferty is the principal here. He did not know Amber, but invited the family to hold this service here.
Even though Amber was here long before I was here, with me it's a Falcon family, and once you're a Falcon, you're always a Falcon. So we're very glad to be able to support and honor Amber's life here today.
The family is intent on keeping Amber's name out there and ensuring they get justice.
Someone has to answer for this. This is just a travesty. It's horrible. It's barbaric. Once some of the other details come out, it's unbelievable. It is so heartbreaking to me to know what she went through.
We now know the funeral arrangements for Amber Spradlin. Her visitation will begin at 5 p.m. today and will continue throughout the day on Friday at Hall Funeral Home in Martin City. Her funeral will be on Saturday at 1 p.m. also at Hall Funeral Home. In lieu of flowers, and since Amber was an animal lover, the family is asking people to make donations to the Floyd County Animal Shelter or adopt a pet. The search for a missing Southern Kentucky man has attracted some national attention. Nancy Grace is featuring the search for Ricky Griffiths on her Crime Stories program. The Wayne County man has been missing almost 1 year. He disappeared around July 4th of last year. Louisiana canine crews have searched roughly 50 miles for a little more than 1 week.
People have gotten comfortable with us knowing that we're not law enforcement. We're not here to arrest anybody, not to put anybody in jail.
He says they have been searching areas in both Wayne and Pulaski counties. They are leaning toward the likelihood he will be found in Pulaski County. It has been nearly 3 years since a Lexington woman was killed in a fiery hit-and-run crash. Cornell Thomas II was charged in March of 2021 in connection with the crash, which resulted in the death of 50-year-old Tammy Botkin. On July 3rd, 2020, Tammy's husband, Doug, says she left for work around 6:30 a.m. and went about her normal routine until Thomas ran a red light and T-boned Botkin's car, causing it to catch fire. Police say Thomas tried to run from the scene but was caught. He was indicted in March 2021 on murder and leaving the scene of an accident.
First thing I wanted to make sure is that the kids didn't see the news. I didn't want them girls to see that car over there sitting in the middle of the road on fire.
Botkin's family says the case has been put off several times, even going months without hearing a word from the court. Recently, they say Thomas agreed to their attorney's plea deal, but the judge would not accept it. They believe Thomas should be arraigned and put in jail for what he is accused of doing. Kentucky State Police need your help finding a wanted man. 31-year-old James Blackburn is wanted for strangulation, assault, and tampering with a prisoner monitor device. State Police say he is 6'2" and has blue eyes. If you have any information about where Blackburn might be, you are asked to call KSP's Pikeville post at 606-433-7711. A Pulaski County man is facing charges after leading police on a chase. The Pulaski County Sheriff's Office says detectives were conducting surveillance on suspected drug trafficking when they spotted 46-year-old Joshua Prater speeding down Highway 27 and driving erratically. As officers tried to pull Prater over, he refused to stop and turned east onto Highway 914. The chase ended at a home on Monticello Road where Prater was arrested. A small amount of meth and other drug paraphernalia were found inside his car. He is now facing several charges, including reckless driving and possession of a controlled substance. A Monticello man has been indicted after driving through the locked gate of Monticello Elementary School last month. 25-year-old Kyle Hicks was arrested last month after he drove through the school's gate and caused the school to go into lockdown. Hicks was indicted on several charges, including first-degree criminal mischief and driving without a license. He is still being held at the Wayne County Detention Center. Police say 2 men were caught in the act of stealing utility cable in Floyd County. The Sheriff's Department responded to complaints of people stealing AT&T utility lines in Cow Creek, causing phone and internet outages. Police say Colton Nelson and Jonathan DeLong of Prestonsburg were caught with thousands of feet of utility cable. They are facing several charges and were taken to the Floyd County Jail. Thanks for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. Coming up next, the race to rescue the 5 people on board a missing submersible expands as more equipment moves into search area.
And while we are mostly dry this morning, that trend will not last. I'll track out the rain chances and tell you about the latest tropical happenings in about 3 minutes.